No, 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 it's not something dumb like that. It seems like he has a plan, let's just say. Also, yeah, around this point, since I get promoted, now I will actually will talk whenever you lose a unit around this point now. But speaking of this, just some introductions once again, and then whatever this one is. I don't really know what this even it's for whatsoever. I get it just for like the mechanic. It's for like Tenet as a unit. So yeah, so now I can get some levels again. And you know what? Since I am in the camp, just let me like get these few levels real quick. He is still going strong. Well, someone had to get disappointing level up. Now that is pretty good. And well, yeah, I think that's practically about it. However, I kind of want to get some promotions out of the way. Okay, aside from his obviously skill issue, that's not bad. That's not bad as stat wise. Unlike that. Oh, let's get these promotions out of the way. Now, because you already used bows, he doesn't get bow as an option. So I'm actually gonna peek. Well, it's either between Lance or Axe because she can get 1 or 2 range. But I'm just gonna pick Axe because Axes are stronger in this game. And now finally, Makala can actually start using, well, 1 to 2 inch weapons because he's been stuck using swords the whole time. Also, canonically, in Bringing It Down, he does use Axes when he gets to like tier 3, so picking Axes for him is honestly canon. Now, speaking of an actual Axe user, gonna pick Lances for him because he already used Axes, so there's no point to pick Axes when he's already using them. And aside from that, that's practically about it, at the very least. You don't need that. I got a better idea for Makalot. He can get an axe himself. Just an iron one because he doesn't have the weapon rank to wield steel. He can use hand axes, yes. But that's pretty much what this. Make it green because why not? Do I have like anything to like really like sell? I do have another mattress here. I do plan to use that, obviously. You know what? Let's just use it right now. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't bother leveling up my healer to all the way to level 20 because that takes way too long. So I'd rather just use the Mantis Steel when they get to level 10. This does mean, this does mean she is able to actually fight now. Although she used swords for some reason. And also like D-rank swords as well. Not C-rank though. Also, there's one other thing I should really do. Here you go. There we go. Now he is a lot more better, which I really should have given him that earlier. But yeah. I do have another one, but I don't think I really much. Actually, no, I lied. No, I'm giving it to him now. In any case, this is the map that we're going to be fighting on. And there are treasures on this, so I had to bring my thief. You really have no reason to like reject them whatsoever. And you wonder what happened if you reject Racing, by the way, not only do you not get him, you also don't get the Hawks as well. And you get a useless reward. It's literally just a renew score, and if you're playing the Japanese version of the game, that score is literally useless, so don't even bother. But don't even bother saying no, just literally just take these guys and that's pretty much about it. So yeah, so Raisin's obviously a dancer. He's actually very good because, well, he can only like give another action to one unit, but when he transforms, he can do it to 4 people adjacent to him, which is incredibly strong. And then you got these two. I don't find these two to be that overall good. They do have some unique skills, which is yeah, Ukihiro has the ability to like dodge more attack, but Janov has this, which means he is almost likely never going to miss his attacks. Also, this also has like a hidden effect. It allows him in particular to have to be able to see much farther in fog of war, like a thief. Except, well, there is no more fog, so yeah. And then finally, we actually get Tanner, who actually have this skill, which is very good whatsoever. Because it allows you to summon 3 yellow units to fight alongside you, which is basically 2 Pegasus Knights and a Falcon Knight. And the Falcon Knight is really damn strong because not only that she has incredible stats, but also a Silver Lance as well. The other two, I believe, one has an Iron Lance and the other have a Javelin, so they're still pretty good for what they are. And despite being level 10, these are pretty good stats for what she comes with. Also, she comes with a Sonic Sword, which uses her magic instead of her strength. So if you want to use her, go right ahead. There's nothing stopping you for doing so. She's really strong. This map has not one, not two, but 3 siege weapons on this map. But is it enough? You may know that the attack range doesn't seem like 10 or more when it comes to the certain size. Pretty much if you look at your left, it doesn't look like that's 10 range, and that's true because normally you cannot attack through walls, and siege weapons have to follow this rule as well, for the most part. Because they have 10 range, their range actually gets reduced the more walls they have to go through. So that is why. So these two are pretty much all affected by this, unless they decide to move. This guy is not so much. He is not affected unless he strikes somebody from down here, but that's to a flyer and not to anyone else crediting. This guy here, not very much a strong, but he has Naya, so you can't use skills on him, so don't even bother. And he's not very much of a threat. He does have Tornado, but don't send a flyer against him, and that's pretty much about it. But aside from that, there's really not much of a threat to there are also survivors here, but it's they're whatever. I don't know which of the 2 chests. One of them has the Vasco, and you really want to grab one of them. So make sure you get the Vasco in one of these 2 chests. I think it's this one in particular, but you get the idea. But we actually have a returning unit, Shannon. He dropped his Brave Bolt if you defeat him in combat, but there is a way to recruit him back. Which, by the way, he kept the exact stat that he left with. To recruit him, it's really, really stupid in my opinion, because it's nobody is ever gonna find out about this unless you literally look up online or you have the handy dandy guidebook. To recruit this guy, you need to let me do this real quick. You need to bring Wolf into this map, and he has to talk to him. But that is not enough to you to actually recruit Shannon. Because not only the Wolf here need to talk to him, but you then need to kill Shannon with Ike, which does not make any sense whatsoever, but that is exactly what you have to do. In any case, I'll be right back as I practice, and I have to figure out how I'm gonna be able to use this child's archer into battle for this one. So yeah, any case, I'm sorry for the lack of talking, let's just say. Yeah, so pretty much what the reason why I gave Racing the boost is because I kind of want him to be able to catch up to my mounted units while he's on transform. I know I could give them to my someone like Ike to help me conquer the siege map in particular, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't find just gonna do this because I can. But I don't find the siege point to be anything particularly pretty much it's like, oh, I need to rush over the fight as quickly as possible. Mostly because as far as I can recall, most of the siege maps that are left either have so many enemies that even with a lot of movement, it doesn't matter to Ike since, well. Okay, ignoring that now. Because there's just too many enemies in the way for Ike to just walk on by and such. Or the status stays, or just something else that's just getting in the way. So that's why. Also, yeah, I did get him a dagger and such. There was some at the shop in particular. So I decided to give him that. So the reason being is because he could use something stronger than just a knife. It's not like the dagger is anything better though. If I barely had any additional might to it. But at least it's something than nothing. And we got to see Ether for the first time. But cover is it's a pretty it's actually a lot of people actually sleep on that stuff because it's yeah, recover allow you to recover back at full health, but maybe many people forget that it recovers you back to full no matter what your magic says. You could literally just go back up to full. So even on 0% growth ones, this is a really good staff to have. You miss! Oh yeah, Raisin is doing this as well. Cause I didn't even explain this, but I believe it's blessing. Yeah, it's so it pretty much will heal your allies adjacent to Raisin, equal to whatever his magic is. So there is a reason for Raisin to actually don't mock you. There is a reason for him to get some get magic in this case. Okay, that does help his survivability at the very least. Especially since there's a bolting and a blizzard tome as well. I'm not too worried about blizzard as a tome itself because it's like it's a good siege weapon because it's light, but it's not good and damaging wise. Meanwhile, the bolting, while yes, it's a little bit inaccurate, not only it hits harder, but it has a crit chance. But sadly, it's not going to really crit my unit if they have 10 luck or higher. How much damage will you do? 16? Okay. He is good. So yeah, so Raisin just basically just have like a random conversation when he saw that. If you have both Jennifer and Uki as well, but they will also comment on the whole situation with but with those guys just being on the battlefield for some reason. There we go. Now no matter which one, no matter which target they go for, it's yeah. Although I didn't really much heal him whatsoever. I am sure he's fine. I almost considered doing that, but then was like, wait, that won't work because her resistance is not high up that by that much, but it's also like her HP is also like really low. I will admit that his skill should get some improvement because he is suffering from a skill issue. And it's a good thing I have Boyd out because If this guy would hit Mechaloth and then that guy attacks him, or the other way around, then yeah, that could have been the end of him. But luckily for me, these enemies don't know what they're doing, so I can just, you know, dodge my way to victory. And now he has transform, and look at this movement. It's a lot, no less. Now give me that Night Killer that I will likely not even bother using. But I have to be honest. Do you even have like a... Yeah, you have a mend. Anyways. Okay, yeah, that will work. So I do this first. And then there we go. Because I am planning to do this. Just so I can get rid of it, of this stupid bolting. Now luckily Jill should be fine because she has the full guard, so even if Shinnok and the Blizzard will target her, it won't matter because what bonus damage are they doing? And to make absolutely sure that that racing does not become target practice, I am doing that. And then making sure yeah, he does have a sword equipped. Making sure that like making absolutely sure that I'm not accidentally killing Shinnok. It's like, whatever was I having trouble finding the words whatsoever. I'm gonna have these guys actually handle the wyverns because they're like literally behind me. Oh yeah, you got refreshed too, but like, I'm not planning to move you. Wow, you like did barely any damage. Congrats. At least with this, not only is like Joe is like helping me trip the enemies, but it also means that like she is leveling up her like accent. Nice one. At least I am getting Boy to do something at the very least. Here comes some more birds, Spike. Yeah, I wasn't joking about that. Here's some more birds. Anyways. Except no, that's not going to be how it's gonna happen, because this is exactly how it's gonna happen. So you know when you did it right, if this dialogue happens. Although this can actually happen if with Myth, but only Wolf is the one that can actually help you recruit him. And don't worry, he's still alive, obviously. So is it really worth going for Shannon? Unless you plan to use the guy, but like, good luck with that one. Because, well, obviously he has 9 strength around this point of the game. When you pretty much have other units that already surpass him. But hey, I'm the type of player that likes to recruit everyone as much as possible and keep them alive, no less. It's more importantly the keeping them alive part, because I don't like I don't play the game to sacrifice units. I play the game to like not only to have some enjoyment, but also to like keep everyone alive. So like, if for some odd chance it's like the game like kills off a player and there's nothing I can do about it, then I just pretty much just, well, let it happen for starters, because what do you want me to do? I can't do anything for that. And what else? Oh yeah, if you like, you make a bomb hack and like your units are like forced to die, then well, I'm not gonna find any enjoyment out of that. Unless there's like some reason behind it, but if you just killing off the, if you make a game and you start like killing off the character you made, just to like kill them all eventually without like any like reasons why, then I'm not gonna find any enjoyment out of that. I'm just gonna get this one to Joe. I mean, that does straight up like... Yeah, they both do, actually. Wow, this guy even has less defense. What in the world? I'm trying to feed kills to him. I'm just gonna do this and just get on with it. This top of his line strength anyways. Just to make absolutely sure I get the hit in and, well... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say make sure that not only I get the hit in, but make sure he doesn't take damage, but unfortunately he missed. So... I mean, at that point I should just throw a hand axe and such. I'm not too worried about that. I am about that though. I really need to get him some like... I need to get him some skill book because I cannot have him just constantly miss an enemy. And yeah, we got some actual horses on the field now. Okay, got fast at the very least. 10 move. One experience point away. Okay, at least I know I can just bite. Use I to attack the boss at least, or the sage. With the bolt, with not bolting, with the blizzard torn, no less. Honestly, I kind of want her to get some luck because she's gonna get to the point where she's just going to randomly die to a like, look at the skill, by the way. Look at how badly he has a skill issue. It's like, and as I was saying, actually it's getting to the point where she actually needs more luck because it's gonna get to the point where she will likely to die to a random crit, and I do not like that. Why he told me about his skill issue and he got skill. And speaking of people having problems, Jill is having problems doubling anything. She is definitely going to get a speeding because of how slow she is. I'm gonna have like Wolf just come along because it's like there's nothing else he can really much do. Go ahead and do this for more damage. Now, weirdly enough about this boss in particular, he doesn't have like any like unique dialogue. Wait, I doesn't talk to this guy. He has unique dialogue what you're about to see here. But I doesn't really like talk to him whatsoever. You'll need more than luck to get over this wall. Buddy, you have no idea who you're going up against. And also, buddy, because I'm the one playing the game, I am the luck. Just for the off chance the birds would transform, I'm just gonna have her use the axe in particular. And yet some of them are transforming. And that's so. So it's pretty much like really broken in this game because it's based on the damage you deal type of healing. So yeah. Oh hey, more horses down there. And they have 1-2 range. Oh, that guy only has a bow as a range attack. Okay, that is really unfortunate, buddy. Now, unfortunately, because they're not transformed, they're not considered birds. Despite them, you know, having wings, I can't do effective damage towards them. Yeah, just use the steel sword. No need to like weaken this guy in particular. Almost to its next level up, which is good, because he needs that. Go ahead and block off this. Yeah, block off the pathway. Don't do that. I kind of want to get some chip damage with this before I like give it to Asher, obviously. But in reality, this is my secret plan to make sure that Asher can do effective damage to this guy. Because now he transformed, he's weak to arrows. It really goes to show that like, even if you have someone who can't really much do anything, if you know how to like manipulate the AI and how they work, you can make even someone like Wolf on this map untrained to be somewhat useful. Zero damage. Something tells me he's going to end up being the MVP on this map. Funny enough. Oh hey, a coin. Okay, he's actually fixing his skill issue. That's good. Now what about these guys? What are they gonna do? Well, I guess that guy gets to hit and not get retaliated. And this guy chose to attack up close. He doesn't get double though. Just for that, I'm using this. Yeah, my fault, because there's no reason for like... There's no way for me to not do this. I might as well just get rid of this guy. I'm not trusting Boy's life. I want to see if he actually does land his attack, actually. Okay, he got one attacking. Now I can save a use on a steel sword. Oh yeah, much better level up. I'll grant him that. And yeah, this scene pretty much means, hey, you got shit on. Congrats. Enjoy your 9-string sniper. And then I went the door off screen. I'll find a human to be the sacrifice instead of one of ours. So yeah, so that's pretty much it about that map. The next map is it might end up being really short compared to because of what I'm going to do, but we shall see until then.